Welcome to a radical expansion of your perceived reality. You have arrived at the threshold of Enter the Awakening of Infinite Vision, a transformative auditory and spiritual experience designed to catalyze the hidden powers of your subconscious mind. This is not merely a collection of positive thoughts. This is a systematic deconstruction of your limitations and a rigorous rebuilding of your internal architecture. In this 40-section odyssey, we are moving beyond the surface level of existence to tap into the infinite vision, that crystalline clarity that allows you to see opportunity where others see obstacles and abundance where others see lack. By committing to this daily morning discipline, you are signaling to the universe that you are ready to operate at a higher frequency. You are transitioning from being a spectator of your life to becoming its supreme architect. Each word you speak aloud and each image you visualize serves as a brick in the foundation of your new empire. We will navigate the depths of your potential, from the quantum leaps of manifestation to the stoic resilience of a master. Prepare to engage your heart, your mind, and your voice. The journey ahead requires your total presence and unwavering intent. As we begin, release the baggage of yesterday and step into the light of your boundless future. Your awakening starts now. Section 1. The Sovereignty of the Awakened Mind. I am the absolute authority in my mental landscape. I stand guard at the gates of my mind, allowing only those thoughts that serve my highest vision to enter. I recognize that my consciousness is the primary cause of my physical reality, and I choose to dwell in the frequency of power and precision. I am untethered from the opinions of the masses and the limitations of the past. I possess a diamond-like focus that cuts through the fog of distraction. My mind is a sanctuary of peace and a laboratory of genius. I am waking up to the truth that I am the creator, the observer, and the manifester of my destiny. Say this aloud. I am the master of my thoughts. I see with infinite clarity. My mind is a tool of divine creation, and I use it to build a life of magnificence and meaning. I am awake. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Imagine yourself standing on the peak of a translucent mountain made of pure quartz. Below you, the clouds represent the chatter and noise of the world, but up here, the air is thin, cold, and perfectly clear. Above you, the sky is a deep, cosmic indigo, filled with stars that pulse in time with your heartbeat. You feel a crown of white light settling onto your head, grounding your thoughts and expanding your awareness. You are not just looking with your eyes. You are seeing with your entire being. Every direction you look, you see paths of light opening up before you. These are your future successes. Feel the absolute stillness of this height. You are untouchable, unshakable, and completely sovereign. Section 2. The Frequency of Abundant Flow. I am a perfect conduit for the infinite wealth of the universe. I release the outdated concepts of struggle and lack, replacing them with the rhythmic flow of prosperity. I recognize that money is simply energy, and I am in perfect resonance with that energy. Opportunities for expansion find me with effortless grace. I am open to receiving from expected and unexpected sources. My value is immeasurable, and my compensation is a reflection of the light I bring to the world. I am a wealthy being, living in a wealthy universe, governed by laws of abundance that never fail. My cup overflows, and I use my resources to elevate the collective. Say this aloud. I am a magnet for wealth. Abundance flows to me and through me. I am financially free, spiritually grounded, and infinitely prosperous. I claim my riches now. Visualize yourself standing under a waterfall of liquid gold. The water is warm, thick, and luminous. As it touches your skin, it is absorbed directly into your pores, turning your veins into channels of shimmering light. Everywhere you walk, your footprints leave behind glowing seeds that immediately sprout into golden flowers. You are standing in a garden that you created simply by existing. Look at your hands and see them glowing with the frequency of enoughness. There is no thirst, no hunger, and no want. There is only the constant, heavy, satisfying pulse of supply. You feel the weight of gold coins in your pockets, but they feel light as air because you know more is always coming. You are the source. Section 3. The Architecture of Divine Purpose. I am here for a reason that is greater than my individual self. I am aligned with the divine blueprint of my soul's mission. Every action I take is infused with meaning, and every word I speak is a brick in the temple of my purpose. I am not drifting through life. I am navigating with a celestial compass that points toward my highest contribution. I trust the timing of my life and the unfolding of my path. I possess the courage to say no to the good, so that I can say yes to the great. My purpose is a fire that warms my heart and a light that illuminates the way for others. I am a mission-driven force of nature. Say this aloud: I am purposeful. I am aligned. My life has profound meaning, and I execute my mission with passion and precision. I am the architect of a legacy. Imagine you are in a vast, ancient library where the walls stretch into infinity. You walk to a specific pedestal where a golden book lies open. This is the book of your life's purpose. As you look at the pages, the ink begins to glow and rise off the paper, forming a 3D hologram of your future achievements. You see the people you have helped, the structures you have built, and the love you have shared. You feel a deep, resonant hum in your chest, the sound of alignment. This is the frequency of your why. As you stand in this library, you realize you have access to all the wisdom needed to complete this mission. You are not alone. You are backed by the intelligence that created the stars. Section 4. The Resilience of the Infinite Spirit. I am unbreakable. I possess a spiritual core that thrives in the face of challenge. I understand that every obstacle is a training ground for my greatness, and every setback is a setup for a magnificent comeback. I do not fear the fire. I am the fire. My resilience is rooted in the knowledge that my true self is eternal and beyond the reach of earthly storms. I possess the stamina to see my visions through to completion. I am patient, persistent, and powerful. My spirit is a fortress of strength, and my will is a blade of tempered steel. I rise, I evolve, and I conquer. Say this aloud: I am resilient. I am strong. I turn every challenge into a victory. My spirit is invincible, and I never back down from my destiny. I am a conqueror. Visualize yourself as a massive, ancient oak tree in the middle of a powerful storm. The winds are screaming, and the rain is lashing against your bark, but your roots go deep into the very core of the earth. You feel the energy of the planet flowing up through your trunk. While the smaller trees are being uprooted, you are simply dancing with the wind. You are flexible yet firm. With every gust, your roots grow deeper, and your branches grow stronger. You realize that the storm is not trying to destroy you. It is clearing away your dead leaves and making room for new growth. You feel the power of the earth supporting you. You are solid. You are safe. You are enduring. Section 5. The Radiance of Perfect Health. I am a masterpiece of biological and spiritual engineering. Every cell in my body vibrates with the frequency of perfect health and vital energy. I am the guardian of my temple, and I choose only that which nourishes and strengthens me. My immune system is a sophisticated army of light, protecting me with absolute efficiency. I am energized, vibrant, and alive. My breath is deep, my heart is strong, and my mind is clear. I release all tension and disease, replacing them with the flow of life force energy. I am aging in reverse, as my cells are constantly renewed by the power of my intention. I am the embodiment of vitality. Say this aloud: I am healthy. I am vibrant. My body is a temple of light and strength. I am filled with inexhaustible energy and life force. I am whole. Imagine a soft, emerald green light beginning to glow in the very center of your chest. With every breath, this light expands, moving through your ribcage, down your arms, and into your legs. As the green light touches your organs, they begin to glow with a healthy, vibrant radiance. See your bloodstream as a river of sparkling, clean water carrying nutrients and light to every corner of your body. Feel your muscles becoming supple and strong. You feel a sensation of lightness, as if gravity has less of a hold on you. You are standing in a field of wildflowers under a brilliant sun, and you can feel the sun's energy being absorbed through your skin, recharging your internal battery. You are a radiant being of pure life. Section 6. The magnetism of strategic attraction. I am a celestial magnet for high-level opportunities and elite collaborations. My vibration precedes me, signaling to the world that I am a person of integrity, value, and vision. I do not chase, I attract. I recognize that every person I meet is a potential catalyst for my expansion, and I treat every interaction as a sacred exchange. I am tuned to the frequency of synchronicities, where the right people, the right information, and the right resources appear at the exact moment they are required. My aura is a lighthouse for those who are seeking what I offer. I am surrounded by a tribe of giants who challenge me to grow and support my highest aspirations. I am in the right place, at the right time, doing the right work. Say this aloud. I am a magnet for greatness. I attract high-value opportunities effortlessly. My network is my net worth, and I am surrounded by excellence. I am in perfect sync with the universe. Visualize yourself standing in the center of a grand, circular hall with a floor made of polished obsidian. Above you, a massive dome reveals the stars. As you stand still, you see glowing lines of light stretching out from your heart in every direction. These are your connections. Watch as these lines pull in figures of light, mentors, partners, and investors who walk toward you with hands outstretched in friendship. You feel the physical weight of a solid, game-changing handshake. You hear the sound of doors unlocking all around the hall. Each door leads to a new project that elevates your status and your soul. You are the center of a vast, productive web of success. Feel the confidence of knowing you never have to struggle for access again. The access is within you. Section 7. The mastery of emotional equilibrium. I am the calm center in the heart of the hurricane. My internal state is not subject to the volatility of the external world. I possess a sophisticated emotional intelligence that allows me to observe my feelings without being consumed by them. I recognize that emotions are data, not directives. I choose to respond with wisdom rather than react with impulse. My peace is my power, and my stability is my shield. I am a master of self-regulation, maintaining a high vibrational state even in the face of chaos. I am grounded, centered, and profoundly poised. My clarity is a direct result of my internal stillness. I am the captain of my emotional vessel, navigating the waters of life with absolute grace. Say this aloud. I am calm, centered, and poised. I master my emotions and own my peace. No external storm can shake my internal foundation. I am the master of my state. Imagine yourself sitting at the bottom of a deep, clear lake. Looking up, you can see the surface of the water being whipped into whitecaps by a fierce storm. Debris is floating by, and the waves are crashing, but down here at the bottom, there is only silence and stillness. The pressure of the water feels like a warm, protective hug. You are breathing easily, watching the chaos above with total detachment. You realize that your mind has the same depth. No matter how loud the world gets, you can always retreat to this silent sanctuary within. Feel the cool, blue tranquility of the deep water settling into your nervous system. You are immovable. You are safe. You are at peace. Section 8. The expansion of creative genius. I am a vessel for original, world-changing ideas. I release the need to copy or conform, stepping fully into my unique creative frequency. My mind is a bridge between the seen and the unseen, translating abstract concepts into tangible masterpieces. I trust my intuition as the ultimate source of innovation. I am not afraid to be wrong in the eyes of the status quo, for I know that true genius often looks like madness to the mediocre. I am constantly receiving downloads of insight that solve complex problems with elegant simplicity. My creativity is an infinite resource that grows the more I use it. I am a pioneer, a disruptor, and a visionary. Say this aloud. I am a creative genius. My ideas are original, powerful, and transformative. I trust my vision and act on my insights. I am the source of the new. Visualize a vibrant, electric violet light pulsing at your brow point, your third eye. With every breath, this light beams outward, illuminating the empty space in front of you. As the light hits the air, geometric shapes and blueprints begin to form and rotate in 3D space. These are your ideas in their raw form. See yourself reaching out and grabbing these light shapes, pulling them toward you and merging them into a single, glowing sphere of pure innovation. You feel a surge of electricity through your hands as the idea becomes solid. You aren't searching for answers. You are watching the answers assemble themselves before you. You are the conductor of a cosmic symphony of thought. Section 9. The integrity of the infinite self. I move through the world with radical honesty and unwavering integrity. My words, my thoughts, and my actions are in perfect alignment. I do not seek the approval of others by compromising my values. I seek the approval of my own soul. I am a person of my word, and my reputation is a reflection of my character. I understand that my external success is only as strong as my internal foundation. I lead with transparency and treat everyone with the respect that their divine spark deserves. I am a beacon of light in a world of shadows, showing that it is possible to reach the top without losing one's soul. My integrity is my ultimate competitive advantage. Say this aloud. I am a person of integrity. My thoughts and actions are aligned. I stand in my truth and lead with honor. My character is my greatest asset. Imagine yourself standing in a hall of mirrors. In every mirror, you see a different version of yourself: the entrepreneur, the friend, the leader, the student. In this visualization, every single reflection is doing the exact same thing at the exact same time. There is no fragmentation. There is no hidden side. You are transparent, glowing with a soft, white light from the inside out. As you walk through the hall, the mirrors turn into windows, and the world looks in at you. You have nothing to hide and everything to give. You feel a sense of immense lightness in your chest, the freedom of a person who has no secrets to keep. You are solid, whole, and true. Section 10. The velocity of quantum implementation. I am a master of swift and decisive action. I understand that an imperfect plan executed now is superior to a perfect plan executed never. I collapse the gap between insight and implementation. I do not procrastinate. I initiate. I possess a high-speed momentum that carries me through resistance and over obstacles. I am not afraid of failure, for I know that failure is simply a data point on the path to mastery. I am energized by the doing, and my results are a testament to my work ethic. I am the one who finishes what they start. I am a high-velocity creator, moving at the speed of my own infinite vision. Say this aloud. I act now. I am decisive and fast. I collapse the timeline between my ideas and my results. I am a master of implementation. My momentum is unstoppable. Visualize yourself as a beam of pure light traveling through a fiber optic cable at the speed of thought. There is no friction, no drag, and no hesitation. You see your goals appearing as targets in the distance, and you are hitting them one by one, instantly. The moment a thought occurs, your physical body is already moving to fulfill it. See your to-do list being struck through by a golden pen, line by line, faster than the eye can follow. You feel a hum of productive energy in your muscles. You aren't tired. You are fueled by the speed. You are the embodiment of done. Feel the satisfaction of the completed task and the thrill of the next one starting immediately. You are a manifestation machine. Section 11. The radiance of personal power. I am a sun in my own right, radiating power, warmth, and authority. I no longer seek external validation because I have discovered the infinite source of approval within me. I stand tall in my own skin, occupying my space with confidence and poise. My presence is felt long before I speak. I have reclaimed my energy from the past and withdrawn it from the future, focusing it entirely into the potent now. I am a leader by nature, and others are naturally drawn to the strength of my conviction. I use my power to empower, lifting others as I rise. I am a sovereign being, and my will is a force of creation. Say this aloud. I am powerful. I am confident. I own my space and lead with authority. My inner sun shines bright, and I am the master of my destiny. Visualize a golden sphere of energy in your solar plexus, just above your navel. With every inhale, this sphere grows larger and hotter, until it expands beyond your physical body. You are now standing inside a sun. The heat doesn't burn. It purifies and energizes. See yourself standing in a crowded room, and as you walk, people naturally part to make a path for you. It isn't fear they feel, but respect and a desire to be near your warmth. Your spine is a pillar of white light. Feel the physical weight of your own authority settling into your shoulders like a royal cloak. You are the highest version of yourself, fully realized and completely unafraid. Section 12. The wisdom of the silent observer. I cultivate the power of silence in a world of noise. I recognize that the most profound insights come not from shouting, but from listening to the space between the thoughts. I am a deep observer, seeing the patterns and motivations that others miss. I do not rush to judgment. I wait for the truth to reveal itself. My silence is not a lack of words, but a presence of mind. I am the master of my tongue, speaking only when my words are more beautiful than the silence they break. In the quiet, I find my strength. In the stillness, I find my path. I am the student of the universe, and my classroom is the present moment. Say this aloud. I am a wise observer. I find power in silence and clarity in stillness. I speak with purpose and listen with intent. I am a master of my mind. Imagine yourself sitting on a stone bench in the center of a lush, private garden. A high wall keeps out all the sounds of the city. The only thing you hear is the gentle trickle of a fountain and the rustle of leaves. You are sitting perfectly still. As you watch, a butterfly lands on your hand, sensing your absolute peace. You aren't thinking about the past or the future. You are simply observing the shades of green in the grass and the patterns in the water. You feel your brain waves slowing down, synchronizing with the heartbeat of the earth. In this silence, a single, perfect thought rises to the surface like a bubble in a spring. It is exactly what you need to know. Section 13. The courage of the radical pioneer. I am a boundary breaker and a pathfinder. I have the courage to venture into territories where there are no maps. I embrace the discomfort of growth, knowing that it is the sign of a life well lived. I do not ask for permission to be great. I simply am. I am willing to stand alone if it means standing in my truth. My bravery is not the absence of fear, but the decision that my vision is more important than my discomfort. I am a pioneer of consciousness, exploring the depths of my own potential and bringing back treasures of wisdom for the collective. I am the one who dares to dream the impossible and then makes it real. Say this aloud. I am a pioneer. I am brave and bold. I step into the unknown with confidence. I lead where others follow, and I create where others copy. I am a trailblazer. Visualize yourself standing at the edge of a vast, uncharted forest at twilight. Everyone behind you is staying by the campfire, but you have a lantern in your hand. You step into the trees. With every step, the lantern light pushes back the darkness, revealing a path of gold that wasn't there before. You aren't afraid of the shadows. You are curious about what they hide. You hear the sounds of strange and beautiful birds. You realize that the forest is not a threat, but a playground. You are the first to see these sights. You reach a clearing where a magnificent city is waiting to be built, and you are the one with the tools. Feel the thrill of the first step. Section 14. The infinite resource of vitality. My energy is a renewable and infinite resource. I am fueled by the same power that keeps the stars in their orbits. I do not suffer from burnout or fatigue, for I know how to plug into the source of life force. My body is a high-performance vessel that handles massive amounts of creative energy with ease. I prioritize my rest as much as my work, knowing that rejuvenation is a sacred part of the cycle. I am vibrant, alert, and physically capable of manifesting my grandest visions. Every breath I take recharges my cells and clears my mind. I am a powerhouse of productivity and a beacon of health. Say this aloud. I am filled with infinite energy. My vitality is inexhaustible. I am strong, vibrant, and alive. I recharge instantly and perform at my peak. Imagine you are standing on a beach at dawn. As the sun breaks the horizon, a beam of light strikes you, and you realize you are a biological solar panel. You feel a tingle starting at the top of your head and moving down to your toes. It feels like thousands of tiny, pleasant bubbles bursting in your bloodstream. Your eyes become sharper, your hearing becomes clearer, and your muscles feel light and spring-loaded. You see a battery meter in your mind, and it is at 100% glowing green. You are ready for anything. You feel like you could run for miles, work for hours, and still have energy to spare. This is your natural state. Section 15. The harmony of abundance and service. I am a channel for wealth that blesses the world. I understand that my prosperity is a tool for transformation. The more I have, the more I can give. The more I give, the more I receive. I am in perfect balance with the law of circulation. I innovate to solve problems and create value for others, and the universe rewards me with overflowing abundance. I am a conscious steward of my riches, using them to create beauty, alleviate suffering, and empower others. My success is a win for everyone. I am wealthy, I am generous, and I am a force for good. My bank account is a reflection of my impact. Say this aloud. I am wealthy and generous. My success serves the world. I am a channel for infinite abundance. The more I give, the more I receive. I am a force for good. Visualize yourself standing at a large, circular well. You are pouring buckets of liquid diamonds into the well, and as you do, you see the water level rising until it flows out into irrigation channels that turn a desert into a lush forest. People are coming to the forest to eat, rest, and build homes. As you look back at your buckets, they are already full again, refilling by magic. You realize that you cannot empty your supply because the source is infinite. Feel the deep warmth in your heart as you watch the forest grow. You aren't just rich, you are significant. You are the provider. Your wealth has a heartbeat. Section 16. The precision of manifestation. I am the architect of my reality, and I design with surgical precision. I do not wish, I decree. I do not hope, I know. My thoughts are the blueprints, and my emotions are the mortar that holds my world together. I am crystal clear about what I want, and I do not allow my vision to be blurred by them. How? I trust the universe to handle the logistics while I stay focused on the destination. I am a master of the law of assumption, living as if my desires are already fulfilled. My external world is a mirror of my internal state, and I choose to make it a masterpiece. I am the director of my own cinematic life. Say this aloud. I manifest with precision. My word is law. My vision is clear. and my results are certain. I am the master of my reality. It is done. Imagine you are standing in a high-tech control room with screens stretching in every direction. Each screen shows a different scene from your future life. The home, the career, the relationships, the impact. You have a stylus in your hand. You touch a screen, and the image becomes more vivid, more detailed. You can smell the air in that scene. You can feel the fabric of the clothes you are wearing. You press a button labeled Execute, and the screen dissolves into particles of light that fly out of the room and into the physical world to assemble themselves. You aren't worried about the process. You are the one giving the orders. You feel a sense of calm, absolute certainty. Section 17. The Alchemy of Transmutation. I am a master alchemist, turning the lead of my challenges into the gold of my wisdom. I do not avoid pain. I process it and transform it into power. I understand that the greatest growth happens in the dark, and I am not afraid of the shadows. Every setback is an opportunity for a spectacular comeback. I take the energy of my frustrations and channel it into my creative work. I am resilient, adaptable, and infinitely capable of reinventing myself. I am like the phoenix, rising from the ashes of my old self to soar higher than ever before. I am the master of my story, and I choose to make it a legend. Say this aloud. I am a master alchemist. I turn obstacles into opportunities. I am resilient and powerful. I rise above every challenge and emerge stronger than ever. Visualize yourself standing before a large, iron cauldron filled with a dark, swirling liquid. This represents your current problems or fears. You reach into your heart and pull out a handful of white light, throwing it into the cauldron. Instantly, the dark liquid turns into glowing, liquid gold. The steam rising from it smells like ozone and fresh rain. You dip your hands into the gold, and it coats your skin like armor. You realize that the darkness was just raw energy waiting for your command. You feel a surge of triumph. You aren't a victim of circumstances. You are the chemist of your own soul. Section 18. The Sovereignty of Time. I am the master of my time, and I invest it with extreme intention. I recognize that time is my most precious non-renewable resource. I do not kill time, I give it life. I am disciplined in my focus, spending my hours on that essential few, rather than the trivial many. I move with a sense of purposeful urgency, yet I am never hurried. I create space for deep work, deep rest, and deep connection. I am not a slave to the clock. The clock is a tool for my expansion. I am always on time, for I am always in the present moment. My life is a series of high-quality minutes that add up to a high-impact legacy. Say this aloud. I own my time. I am disciplined and purposeful. I focus on what matters and ignore the rest. My time is an investment in my greatness. Imagine you are in a room filled with thousands of floating clocks. Some are moving fast, some slow. You reach out and grab a remote control. You press a button, and all the clocks stop. Silence fills the room. You have the power to freeze time whenever you need to think or create. You see a single golden hourglass on a pedestal. The sand is made of diamonds. You realize that every grain that falls is a gift. You spend your diamonds wisely. See yourself moving through your day with a calm, steady rhythm. You aren't rushing, yet you are finishing everything ahead of schedule. You are the master of the tempo of your life. Section 19. The Frequency of Radical Gratitude. I live in a state of perpetual thankfulness. I recognize that gratitude is the ultimate multiplier of my blessings. I am thankful for the already and the not yet. I see the magic in the mundane and the miracles in the monumental. My gratitude is a frequency that tunes me to the heart of the universe. I am thankful for my challenges, for they are my teachers. I am thankful for my successes, for they are my fuel. The more I appreciate what I have, the more the universe gives me to appreciate. I am a magnet for more because I am grateful for the now. My heart is an open vessel for goodness. Say this aloud. I am deeply grateful. Gratitude is my superpower. I appreciate everything and attract more. My life is a miracle, and I am thankful for it all. Visualize yourself standing in a field of sunflowers at sunset. With every breath you take, say the words, "Thank you," in your mind. As you say it, see a wave of pink light washing out from your heart and touching every flower. The flowers begin to glow and grow taller. You feel a warm, tingly sensation in your chest, like a cup being filled to the brim with hot chocolate. You look at your life, your health, your people, your dreams, and you see them all through a lens of golden light. You realize that you have so much more than you ever realized. The feeling of enough is so strong that it brings tears of joy to your eyes. You are rich in spirit. Section 20. The infinite vision of the third eye. I see beyond the surface of things. My vision is not limited by my physical eyes. It is expanded by my intuitive insight. I perceive the hidden patterns, the secret opportunities, and the higher truths. I am a seer of possibilities. I trust my knowing more than I trust the news. I am aligned with the infinite intelligence that knows the end from the beginning. My path is illuminated from within. I am never lost, for I am always guided. I see the greatness in myself and the potential in others. My vision is clear, sharp, and expansive. I am the dreamer who sees the world into being. Say this aloud. I see clearly. My intuition is my guide. I see beyond the surface and know the truth. My vision is infinite, and my path is bright. Imagine you are standing on a high balcony overlooking a vast city at night. You have a pair of quantum binoculars. When you look through them, the buildings disappear, and you see the energy currents flowing between people and places. You see where the opportunities are glowing like neon lights. You look at your own path, and you see it glowing like a bridge of stars across the sky. You realize that you don't have to guess. You can see exactly where to go. You feel a sense of massive relief and excitement. The fog has lifted forever. You are a visionary in the truest sense. Section 21. The unshakable foundation of self-worth. I am worthy of every dream I have ever conceived. My value is inherent, divine, and non-negotiable. I do not need to prove my worth through my work. My work is simply an expression of my worth. I release the need for external validation and the fear of judgment. I am my own highest authority. I treat myself with the same kindness and respect I give to the most important person in the world. I am enough exactly as I am, yet I am always growing into more. I carry myself with a dignity that requires no explanation. I am a child of the universe, and I am here by divine right. Say this aloud. I am worthy. I am enough. My value is infinite and inherent. I love and respect myself completely. I am deserving of all good things. Visualize yourself standing on a massive foundation made of solid gold, miles wide and miles deep. This is your self-worth. It is unshakable. Earthquake, storm, or fire, it cannot be moved. See yourself dressed in garments of light that fit you perfectly. You aren't shrinking yourself to make others comfortable, and you aren't puffing yourself up to impress. You are simply there. Feel the physical sensation of solidity in your legs and core. You are a mountain of a person. You look into a mirror and see a being of immense beauty and power, and you wink. You are your own best friend. Section 22. The frequency of infinite curiosity. I am a lifelong student of the mysteries of existence. I maintain them. Beginner's mind, open to new ideas and fresh perspectives. My curiosity is my compass, leading me toward the growth I require. I am not afraid to ask, why? Or, how? I find wonder in the smallest details and awe in the grandest designs. I am a sponge for wisdom, soaking up knowledge from every person and situation. My mind is flexible, youthful, and ever-expanding. I am energized by the not knowing, for it means there is more to discover. I am a pioneer of thought, always seeking the next frontier of understanding. Say this aloud. I am infinitely curious. I love to learn and grow. My mind is open and youthful. I find wonder in everything and wisdom everywhere. Imagine you are a child in a room full of the most fascinating toys and gadgets ever invented. There are no no's and no don't touches. You are free to explore everything. You pick up a glowing cube, and as you touch it, it teaches you a new language. You look through a telescope, and it shows you the birth of a star. You feel a sense of bubbling excitement in your chest. The world is not a chore. It's a playground. See yourself walking through your day with this same wide-eyed wonder. Everything is interesting. Everyone has a story. You are never bored because you are always learning. Section 23. The Master of Focus and Flow. I am a laser of concentrated intent. I have the power to tune out the world and dive into the deep work that produces masterpieces. I am not a victim of the attention economy. I am the master of my own focus. When I work, I am fully there. When I rest, I am fully there. I enter the state of flow with ease, where time disappears and my productivity multiplies. I do not multitask. I monotask with intensity. My attention is my most valuable asset, and I guard it with my life. I am efficient, effective, and profoundly productive. I am the master of my mental environment. Say this aloud. I am a master of focus. I enter the flow state with ease. My attention is concentrated and powerful. I am highly productive and profoundly effective. Visualize yourself sitting at a desk made of cool, white marble. Around you, a glass sphere descends, sealing you in a vacuum of silence. Outside the sphere, the world is moving and fast forward, but inside, you are in deep time. Every move you make is slow, deliberate, and perfect. You see your work as a series of glowing threads that you are weaving into a complex tapestry. You are so focused that you feel like you are the tapestry. There is no you and the work. There is only the doing. Feel the immense satisfaction of this total immersion. When the sphere rises, you have finished a day's work in an hour. Section 24. The Radiance of Compassionate Leadership. I lead from the heart. I recognize that true power is not found in control, but in connection and empowerment. I see the potential in others and act as a mirror to reflect it back to them. I lead with empathy, understanding the human element behind every project. I am a servant leader asking, "How can I help?" before I ask, "What can you do?" My authority is born of trust and mutual respect. I create environments where people feel safe to fail and inspired to soar. I am a beacon of hope and a catalyst for growth. As I rise, I lift the entire collective with me. Say this aloud. I lead with heart and empathy. I empower others and lift them as I rise. My leadership is a service, and my influence is rooted in love. Imagine you are walking through a dark forest, carrying a large torch of warm, golden fire. People are huddling in the shadows, cold and afraid. You don't tell them what to do. You simply walk among them, using your torch to light their individual candles. As their candles catch fire, the forest becomes bright and warm. They begin to walk with you, not because they have to, but because they want to be in the light. You look back and see a river of fire behind you, illuminating the entire world. You feel a deep, warm glow in your own heart. You aren't a boss. You are a light bringer. Section 25. The Alchemy of Forgiveness and Release. I am free from the weight of the past. I forgive myself and others completely. knowing that forgiveness is a gift I give to my own soul. I release all grudges, resentments, and should-haves. I understand that everyone, including myself, did the best they could with the tools they had at the time. I do not carry the baggage of yesterday into the sanctuary of today. I am light, I am unburdened, and I am free to fly. I use the energy that was once spent on anger to fuel my future. I am a master of the clean slate. My heart is open, and my spirit is clear. Say this aloud. I forgive everything and everyone. I am free from the past. I release all resentment and embrace my freedom. My heart is light, and my spirit is clear. Visualize yourself standing on a high bridge over a rushing river. You are carrying a heavy backpack filled with gray stones. Each stone has a name or a memory written on it. One by one, you take the stones out and drop them into the water. See them splash and sink to the bottom, where the river washes them away. As the bag gets lighter, your shoulders begin to float upward. Finally, you drop the bag itself. You feel a physical sensation of lightness, so strong that you feel you might float away. You turn your back on the river and walk toward a sunrise. You are finally, truly free. Section 26. The frequency of playful spontaneity. I am a master of the dance of life. I do not take myself or my circumstances too seriously. I recognize that the universe is a playground, and I am here to play. I embrace spontaneity and find joy in the unexpected. I laugh often and easily, knowing that humor is the ultimate high-frequency energy. I am not bound by rigid schedules or heavy expectations. I allow my inner child to lead the way, finding magic in the mundane and adventure in the everyday. I am lighthearted, joyful, and vibrantly alive. My playfulness is my power, keeping me young at heart and open to miracles. Say this aloud. I am playful and spontaneous. I find joy in everything and laugh easily. Life is a game, and I play it with love and lightheartedness. I am vibrantly alive. Imagine you are in a zero-gravity room filled with colorful balloons and bubbles. You are floating, flipping, and laughing. Every time you touch a bubble, it pops and releases a sound of music or a scent of jasmine. You feel completely free of adult responsibilities. You are simply being. See yourself bringing the same energy to your next meeting or your next task. You are doing the work, but with a twinkle in your eye and a smile on your face. You realize that you can be productive and playful at the same time. The world feels lighter. You are the spark of joy in every room. Section 27. The resonance of truth and authenticity. I am unapologetically myself. I have stripped away the masks, the roles, and the expectations of others. I speak my truth with courage and kindness. I do not shrink to make others feel big, and I do not puff up to make others feel small. I am a singular, unique expression of the divine, and I honor that by being real. My authenticity is my magnet, attracting those who resonate with my true frequency. I am comfortable in my own skin, and I own my story, the scars and the stars alike. I am a beacon of truth in a world of illusion. I am home in myself. Say this aloud. I am authentic and true. I speak my truth and own my story. I am unapologetically myself, and I attract my tribe through my authenticity. I am home. Visualize yourself standing on a stage in a theater filled with shadows. You are wearing a heavy, elaborate costume and a mask. One by one, you take off the mask, the wig, and the heavy clothes until you are standing there in simple, clean garments. A single, powerful spotlight hits you, and you realize that you have never looked more beautiful. The audience, made of the people who truly matter, begins to cheer. They aren't cheering for the costume. They are cheering for you. Feel the relief of no longer having to perform. You are simply standing there, breathing, being. It is enough. You are enough. Section 28. The infinite wisdom of the body. I am in deep communication with my physical vessel. I listen to the subtle signals of my body and honor its needs. I understand that my body is a biological computer of immense sophistication, and I treat it with reverence. I feed it light, I move it with joy, and I rest it with intention. I am tuned to my body gnosis, the intuitive knowing that lives in my cells. I trust my gut feelings and my physical instincts. My health is not a destination, but a relationship. I am strong, flexible, and vibrantly healthy because I am a good partner to my body. I am alive in every fiber. Say this aloud. I listen to my body. I honor its needs and trust its wisdom. I am vibrantly healthy and physically strong. My body is my partner in my success. Imagine you are a technician in a high-tech laboratory, and you are doing a system check on a magnificent, glowing biological suit, your body. You see the energy flowing through the nervous system like pulses of light. You see the heart beating like a powerful, rhythmic drum. You send a message of love and gratitude from your mind to every organ, and you see them glow brighter in response. You feel a sense of immense pride in this vessel. It has carried you through everything. See yourself moving through your day with a new sense of physical awareness, feeling the ground, the air, the pulse. You are a grounded, biological masterpiece. Section 29. The Radiance of Universal Love. I am a channel for the highest frequency in the universe, love. I do not mean a sentimental love, but a fierce, creative, and transformative force. I love my work, I love my people, and I love the stranger on the street. I see the divine spark in everyone, even those who have forgotten it in themselves. My love is a shield that protects me, and a light that guides me. I lead with love, create with love, and speak with love. I am a source of healing and a beacon of warmth. I recognize that we are all one, and I treat the world with the tenderness I give to myself. Say this aloud. I am a channel for love. Love is my power and my guide. I see the divine in everyone and act with compassion. I am a beacon of warmth. Visualize a rose-pink light starting in the center of your heart and expanding until it covers the entire room, the entire city, and the entire planet. As the light touches people, their faces soften, and their burdens seem to lift. You are the source of this light. You aren't trying to love, you are the love. Feel a sense of profound connection to everything, the trees, the animals, the air. You realize that there is no other. There is only us. You feel a deep, warm safety. Fear cannot exist in this light. You are the heart of the world, beating with the rhythm of compassion. Section 30. The Sovereignty of Choice. I am the ultimate decider of my life's direction. I recognize that while I cannot control everything that happens, I have absolute control over how I interpret and respond to it. I am not a victim of my past or a prisoner of my circumstances. I choose my thoughts, I choose my focus, and I choose my future. Every moment is a new opportunity to make a different choice. I take full responsibility for my life, and in that responsibility, I find my absolute freedom. I am the screenwriter, the director, and the star of my own journey. I choose greatness. Say this aloud. I choose my reality. I am the master of my responses. I take full responsibility and find absolute freedom. I choose greatness in every moment. Imagine you are standing in a room with 1,000 doors. Behind each door is a different version of your future. Some doors are small and gray. Some are massive and golden. You aren't waiting for someone to tell you which one to pick. You have the key to every single one. You walk past the doors of mediocrity and safety and stand before the door of infinite vision. You take a deep breath, turn the key, and step through. You feel the physical sensation of choosing. You aren't being pushed. You are stepping. The power is entirely in your hands. Feel the exhilaration of your own agency. Section 31. The Frequency of Effortless Mastery. I am a master of my craft, and my excellence flows from me with the ease of a natural law. I have transcended the struggle phase and entered the mastery phase, where my work is an elegant expression of my soul. I do not try to be great. I allow my greatness to be. I am in a constant state of unconscious competence, where the most complex tasks are handled with a simple, fluid grace. I am a lifelong apprentice to perfection, yet I am content in my current mastery. I am a professional in every sense of the word, and my results speak for themselves. I am the embodiment of skill. Say this aloud. I am a master of my craft. Excellence is my natural state. I work with ease, grace, and precision. My mastery is evident in everything I do. Visualize yourself as a master musician playing a beautiful, complex piece on a grand piano. Your fingers are moving with a life of their own, dancing over the keys with absolute precision. You aren't looking at the notes or thinking about the technique. You are the music. The audience is silent, mesmerized by the effortlessness of your performance. You feel a sense of profound joy and rightness. This is what you were born to do. See yourself bringing this same concert level mastery to your business, your art, or your relationships. You aren't trying. You are flowing. You are the master. Section 32. The Alchemy of Abundant Giving. I am a generous steward of the universe's bounty. I understand that the more I give, the more space I create for more to flow in. I do not give out of obligation, but out of the sheer joy of contribution. I am a philanthropist of the spirit, sharing my time, my wisdom, and my resources with an open heart. I know that I can never be depleted, for I am connected to an infinite source. My giving is strategic and impactful, creating ripples of goodness that I may never even see. I am a blessing to everyone I meet, and in being a blessing, I am blessed. Say this aloud. I am a generous giver. My contribution blesses the world. I am an infinite source of value. The more I give, the more I receive. I am a blessing. Imagine you are standing in a desert, and you have a magical pitcher of water. Every time you pour water onto the sand, a flower blooms, and the pitcher instantly refills to the brim. You start pouring faster and faster, turning the desert into a paradise. You aren't worried about running out. You are excited to see how far the green can spread. You see people coming to drink from your paradise. You realize that your wealth is not what you keep, but what you circulate. Feel the cool, refreshing spray of the water on your skin. You are the oasis. Your heart is an endless spring. Section 33. The Resilience of the Stoic Warrior. I am mentally and spiritually invincible. I have developed a core of strength that is independent of my circumstances. I do not complain about the wind. I adjust my sails. I do not cry over the obstacles. I use them as weights to build my muscle. I am disciplined in my mind and temperate in my habits. I face my fears with a steady gaze and a calm heart. I understand that my character is my only true possession, and I guard it with my life. I am a warrior of the spirit, standing tall in the face of adversity and remaining humble in the face of victory. Say this aloud. I am a warrior of the spirit. I am strong, disciplined, and invincible. I use every challenge to grow. My character is my strength. I stand tall. Visualize yourself standing in the middle of a medieval battlefield. Arrows are flying, and the ground is shaking, but you are standing perfectly still, wearing armor of mirror-polished steel. You aren't fighting. You are simply standing. The arrows hit your armor and bounce off harmlessly. You feel a sense of absolute, cold clarity. You aren't angry. You are focused. You see the path through the chaos, and you walk it with a slow, deliberate pace. You realize that nothing can hurt the you that lives inside. You are the mountain. You are the stone. You are the master of your own fortress. Section 34. The frequency of divine timing. I am in perfect sync with the rhythm of the universe. I release the anxiety of hurry and the frustration of delay. I understand that there is a season for everything, and I am currently in the perfect season for my growth. I trust the invisible processes that are working in my favor. I do not force the flower to bloom. I water the soil and wait for the sun. I am always at the right place at the right time. My life is a series of perfect appointments with destiny. I am patient, I am present, and I am prepared. The universe is never early and never late. Say this aloud. I trust divine timing. I am always in sync with the universe. I release all hurry and embrace the perfect now. My success is unfolding perfectly. Imagine you are floating in a small, comfortable boat on a wide, gentle river. You don't have oars. You are simply lying back, looking at the blue sky. The current is moving you exactly where you need to go. Every now and then, the boat pulls into a beautiful dock where a new opportunity or a new person is waiting for you. You don't have to struggle to find the docks. The river brings you right to them. You feel a sense of immense relaxation. The universe knows the way. You are a passenger on the most beautiful journey imaginable. You are safe. You are timed to perfection. Section 35. The radiance of unconditional self-love. I am my own greatest advocate and my most cherished friend. I love myself unconditionally, not for what I do, but for who I am. I celebrate my victories and hold myself with tenderness in my failures. I have silenced the inner critic and replaced it with an inner cheerleader. I am worthy of my own time, my own care, and my own forgiveness. I treat my body, my mind, and my soul with the highest reverence. I am a masterpiece in progress, and I am in love with the process. My cup is so full of self-love that it naturally overflows to everyone around me. Say this aloud. I love myself unconditionally. I am my own best friend. I am worthy of my own care and respect. My cup overflows with love. I am enough. Visualize yourself sitting in a beautiful, warm room filled with soft pillows and golden light. Across from you sits a person who looks exactly like you, but they are glowing with a soft, pink light. This is your inner self. You reach out and hug this person. You feel a sense of immense warmth and coming home. You say the words, I love you, and I'm sorry, and thank you. You feel a weight lifting off your chest that you've been carrying for years. You are finally okay with yourself. See yourself walking through your day with this best friend, always by your side, whispering encouragement in your ear. You are never alone. Section 36. The alchemy of infinite perspective. I see the big picture. I do not get lost in the microscopic dramas of the day. I view my life from the vantage point of my highest self, seeing how every challenge fits into the tapestry of my greatness. I understand that what looks like a disaster today is often the blessing of tomorrow. I have the wisdom to zoom out and the focus to zoom in. I am not easily rattled, for I know the end of the story, and the story is good. I am a master of reframing my reality to support my vision. I see the light in the dark and the opportunity in the obstacle. Say this aloud. I see the big picture. I am wise and perspective-driven. I reframe every challenge into a blessing. I am the master of my story. All is well. Imagine you are a giant, standing with your feet on the earth and your head among the stars. You look down at your life, and the huge problems you had this morning look like tiny, colorful pebbles. You see the long, winding path of your life, and you see how every wrong turn actually led you to a beautiful vista. You feel a sense of immense, cosmic humor. You aren't worried about the tiny pebbles. You see the sun rising on the horizon of your future, and it is magnificent. You are vast. You are eternal. You are seeing through the eyes of the infinite. Section 37. The sovereignty of digital discipline. I am the master of my technology, not its slave. I use my tools to amplify my vision and expand my impact, but I do not allow them to fragment my focus. I am disciplined in my digital habits, creating boundaries that protect my mental sanctuary. I consume only that which nourishes my mind and ignore the noise of the algorithm. I am not a user, I am a creator. I use social media to serve, not to seek validation. I am comfortable in the silence of the off button. My attention is mine to give, and I give it to what matters. I am digitally sovereign. Say this aloud. I master my technology. I protect my focus and guard my mental peace. I am a creator, not a consumer. My attention is mine to give. I am free. Visualize a high-tech suit made of glass and light. Every time you pick up your phone or sit at your computer, this suit activates, acting as a filter. It allows the useful information to flow in like streams of light, but it blocks the hooks of distraction and the weight of comparison. You see the red notification bubbles bouncing off the glass and falling to the floor like pebbles. You feel a sense of cool, focused control. You finish your work, and you unplug the suit. You walk away into the real world, feeling completely present. You are the master of the machine. Section 38. The frequency of radiant influence. I am a leader of thought and a catalyst for change. My influence is not measured by numbers, but by the depth of the transformation I inspire. I speak words that wake people up and take actions that move the needle of history. I am not afraid to be seen, and I am not afraid to be heard. I carry a frequency of possibility that ignites the dreams of others. I am a beacon of integrity in a world of compromise. My success is a permission slip for others to be great. I am an influencer in the truest sense, flowing my light into the hearts of the collective. Say this aloud. I am a powerful influencer. My light inspires others to shine. I am a catalyst for positive change. I lead with integrity and impact. I am seen. Imagine you are standing on a hill, and you are holding a giant, glowing prism. As the sun hits the prism, it breaks the light into 1,000 rainbows that wash over the city below. You see people looking up, their faces catching the colors. They start to stand taller and walk faster. You aren't doing anything to them. You are simply shining. You feel a sense of immense, humble power. You are a channel for the light of the universe. You realize that your success is not just for you. It's a lighthouse for everyone who is lost in the dark. You are the beacon. Section 39. The alchemy of future self-integration. I am in constant communication with the version of me that has already achieved everything. I am pulled forward by my future, not pushed by my past. I ask my future self for advice and receive it in the form of intuition and gut feelings. I am closing the gap between my current reality and my ultimate vision every single day. I live, think, and act as the person I am becoming. I have already won in the quantum field, and I am simply walking through the physical manifestation of that victory. I am a time traveler of the spirit, anchoring my future into my now. Say this aloud. I am my future self now. I think, act, and live as a winner. My vision is my reality. I am pulled forward by my greatness. The gap is closed. Visualize yourself walking down a long white hallway. At the end stands a person who is glowing with a brilliant, golden light. As you get closer, you see it is you, 10 years from now. They look at you with such love and pride that it brings tears to your eyes. They reach out and place their hands on your shoulders. You feel their confidence, their wealth, and their peace flowing into you like a physical current. They whisper, "It's all true. It's all done. Just keep walking." You merge into one being. You are now looking out of their eyes. You are that person. Now. Section 40. The unified field of infinite vision. I have arrived at the realization that I am one with the source of all that is. My vision is no longer mine. It is the universe's vision manifesting through me. I am a point of consciousness in the infinite field of all possibilities. I have transcended the illusion of separation and the fear of limitation. I am the creator, the creation, and the process of creating. Everything I need is within me. Everything I want is moving toward me. I am awake. I am clear. I am infinite. My life is a masterpiece of divine intent, and the best is yet to come. I am. I am. I am. Say this aloud. I am one with the infinite. I am awake. I am clear. I am the creator of my reality. My vision is limitless. I am that I am. It is done. Visualize yourself dissolving into a sea of pure, brilliant white light. There is no up, no down, no me, and no them. There is only the pulsing, ecstatic isness of existence. You feel a sense of profound, cosmic home. You are the stars, the earth, the ocean, and the breath. You feel the absolute power of your own I am. You realize that the entire journey was just you waking up to your own divinity. You hold this white light in your heart as you begin to feel your physical body again. You aren't leaving the light. You are bringing it with you. You open your eyes to a new world. You are home. Final statement. You have completed the sacred journey. Enter the awakening of infinite vision. Take a moment to sit in the profound resonance of your own transformed energy. You have just engaged in a massive cognitive and spiritual upgrade. The 40 sections you have navigated are not just words. They are the new blueprints for your physical reality. Your voice has vibrated these truths into every cell of your body, and your vision has anchored them into the quantum field. As you step away from this session, you do so as a sovereign creator. The awakened mind does not see obstacles. It sees the raw material for its next masterpiece. Carry this frequency of infinite vision into your business, your relationships, and your private moments. Remember, consistency is the key to cellular transformation. Return to this morning discipline whenever you need to recalibrate your compass. You are part of a global movement of conscious visionaries who are rewriting the story of humanity. Your success is a win for us all. If this presentation has shifted your frequency, please support the mission by liking this video and subscribing to the channel for your daily dose of elite motivation. Join our community in the comments by sharing the one breakthrough you felt today. We are rising together. Go forth and manifest your infinite vision. The world is waiting for your light.